They call this the information age, but I wonder sometimes if it should be called the exposed age. Because every selfie we post, every location we tag, every I agree button we click is another thread in a giant web we've wrapped ourselves in. And the spider, it's always visible. It's lurked in code, in silence, in someone watching without permission. Think about it, your inbox, a battlefield of fake promises and poison links. Your phone, a GPS that never forgets where you've been. Your webcam, a little glass eye, sometimes awake even when you're not. We trust these devices with the way of our lives, our birthdays, our bank accounts, our midnight conversation, our memories. And yet, we whisper those secrets to machine we barely understand, hoping, praying they'll, they'll keep them safe. There was a student once, bright, ambitious, future shining like the screen on their desk. But one day, an email came with the subject line, "Too good to resist." Click, and just like that, accounts drained, identity stolen, dreams delayed. It wasn't a hacker in a hoodie typing in a dart. It was a moment of trust misplaced, a door left unlocked in the kingdom of mind. And it's not just about me or you, it's about us. When a hospital is hacked, patients bleed trust. When a city is shut down by ransomware, lights go out, sirens fade, lives hang in the balance. When privacy crumbles, society trembles. Because privacy isn't a luxury, it's dignity. It's right to say, time is mine, and mine alone. Security isn't just firewalls and passwords, it's the foundation of trust, the glue that keeps our digital world from collapsing. So, what do we do? Do we pull the plug, smash the screens, run into the woods to escape the wires? No, we adapt, we defend, we learn the art of invisible locks. Invisible because they're not chains that trap us, but shields that free us. A strong password, a two-step check, a cautious click. They're not chores, they're lifelines. Updating software, it's not just a pop-up, it's a guard at the gate. Thinking before you share, it's not paranoia, it's wisdom in disguise. Let me ask you, would you hand your house key to a stranger in the street? Would you read your diary aloud in a crowded cafe? Then why share your data with doors wide open with strangers you can't even see? You are more than numbers, more than logins, more than data points on a card chart. You are a story, and your story deserves protection. A society where privacy is honored, where companies respect consent, where governments guard liberty, and individuals, all of us, play our part, where children learn from their very first online steps that safety isn't optional, it's essential, where school teach not just math and history, but also digital literacy, the power of strong password, the danger of oversharing, the ethics of respect online. Because security isn't just about walls, it's about culture, it's about responsibility.